agree hurting them. Yes, I do.
It's bad.
Yes, abusing them without good. Having a good reason.
Yeah.
It's bad. Like what you said.
Yeah. So taste is not a good reason, right? How can we save the planet?
First of all, you must plant a tree to participate more on some community organization.
Yeah, so we have to plant trees, and we have especially to stop burning the trees, right? We have to stop burning the rainforests, the lungs of our planet. And do you know for what reason the rainforests burn?
Yes.
Yeah, you know? So to make space for growing food, right? I mean, food for the animals. They burn the trees to make space for growing crops, like soy, for the animals, right? So for the animals that we eat. Meaning, if we don't eat the animals, we would not need so much space for the food. If we eat animal products, we are literally destroying our planet. Has anybody ever told you this? This is one reason to be vegan, because if we want to save our planet, we have to be. Animal products cause the greatest destruction to our planet. So it's the single biggest thing you can do to improve your footprint. That comes before avoiding cars, and electricity comes before avoiding plastic and all that. It is the biggest impact you can have. But what is even more important than that?
Like from some restaurants or fast food chains, they not use some plastics or any disposable to lessen the trashes.
Yeah. The trash, yeah.
Yes, to lessen the waste. So, example for this is Starbucks, right? They not use some straw or any plastic.
But that's the environmental aspect of what we should do. As like everybody should take care of our environment, of course. But there's something even more important than that, and that is the exploitation and murder of animals, right? Because we are literally killing billions of animals each year.
By not taking care of environment.
Another cause of this, of exploiting animals, is that we are destroying our environment tremendously with this. This is the biggest impact. But what I mean is the animals suffer as well, and they're suffering now. We pay the price later by, like not surviving. But what we are doing right now to the animals is what they have to endure right now, right? They have to endure literally hell on Earth. There are about 15 to 30,000 chickens in one farm, and they are crowded. This is not enough space for any of them. Can you imagine like 30,000 on a tiny place? And it stinks, and they step on their own excretions and on dead bodies, and cannot see sunlight, and cannot even move because they grow too fast. So their bones cannot carry their heavy weight because they grow too fast. So they literally lay on their backs and cannot move anymore. This is what happens to the chickens, right, that we eat. And after about 48 days, they get delivered to the slaughterhouse, where their throats are slit. Can you imagine how it would feel like to be in that situation?
Of course not, because the life of chicken doesn't same as ours as humans.
Okay, so what is the difference?
I think the difference is that human can control the action Well, the
Yeah.
chicken is not.
So which actions?
Actions like general action, like you can
You can dictate the chicken what
yeah.
life that they can have, but us we can handle our own lives.
Yes. Okay, but can they move? They can move, right?
They can move, but
They can walk.
yes,
They can drink, they can eat food on their own, right? They can even communicate in their own language. So what is it about us that makes it so special to say it is okay to abuse them and murder them?
and
Strength
strength
to
do that to them.
Yeah. Well, the chicken.
Well, the chicken does not.
So the strange to... Okay, let's put it this way. What does an animal have in common with a toddler? A toddler cannot control its own life, right? They need parents to take care of them. So would that be a good reason to like kill a toddler? Because, you know, they are weak? No, right? Just because someone is weaker doesn't mean we cannot use them. Actually, the opposite is true, right? When someone is weaker, we should protect them because they are weaker. That means like saying animals are not intelligent, not as intelligent as we are, so therefore we can abuse them is not a really reasonable reason, right?
It's not a particular right reason
Yes.
to hurt them.
It's
Like,
not morally okay.
Yes.
Let's find the things we have in common with animals. So if we would be in a slaughterhouse, we would feel the same way, right? We would feel fear of death. We would feel the pain of like the knife in the throat. We would feel the pain of having an electroshock rushing through the entire body. We would suffocate in a gas chamber, just the same way as animals would. It really comes down to, are they sentient and are they capable of feeling pain or not, right? So if they are, how can we justify that? How can we justify exploiting, abusing and murdering animals when we don't need to? Wait. I think you are trying to find excuses to justify what you are doing, to go against what I say, but I'm not trying to fight you. I am actually just trying to spread awareness and find the solution together.
But we're not really good at English. We can explain it very well by English language. We can more express it by Tagalog.
You can actually say keywords and then know what you mean, because it's always the same like 30 excuses, and I can break it down whatever it is. So if you say you think we need to murder animals and eat them because we need nutrients from them,
Yes.
then I can answer you why that is not true. So your argument is health. Which nutrients do we get from meat that we don't get from plants?
Protein.
And carbs? Carbohydrates, right?
Yes, carbohydrate.
It's actually the opposite. So you don't really find carbohydrates in meat. You find fat in meat, not carbohydrates.
So what are the nutrients that we can get from the animals, that we need to animals? Is the protein, the vitamin B, or
Okay.
zinc, something like that, magnesium.
Did you just Google that?
Yes, I searched it.
Like you searched what is in meat?
Now, what we can get, or what we need to, what nutrients we need from animals.
But that doesn't mean that it is not in plants. Think about it this way. The animals that we eat, how do they get their nutrients into their body, into their meat? Through plants, right? So the original source of those nutrients is actually plants, which means we can actually get those nutrients directly. My reason why I talk about this is because of the environment, because it is very bad for your health if you continue eating animal products. But the main reason is because of the animals, because they suffer tremendously. They even die for that. You literally kill animals by choosing to eat animal products.
Yes.
What do you think about this aspect, that by consuming animal products, you are literally paying for the murder and also the exploitation of animals?
About that, all we can do about that is like do your advice to eat more vegetables rather than meat. That's all what we can do for taking care of the environment or the animals.
No, actually this is just the baseline. This is the minimum, the absolute minimum of moral support. Because if you really want to help somebody, then you would actually do activism. You would like have conversations. But what I'm asking people is to just stop hurting animals. To just stop being the reason why animals suffer and die.
We agree, hurting them,
Yes. I do.
It's bad.
yeah, abusing them without
That's good.
having a good reason.
Yeah.
It's bad. Like what you said.
Yeah. So taste is not a good reason, right?
Oh my gosh. Is it turtle? Takot ako. Malakas siguro yung voice. Electric shock.
We get why we can answer your question because
Here in the Philippines,
we don't expect that way. That we don't know that kind of abuse. The only
The way they
abuse
kill.
that we know is like
ganyan. What do you call that? Like
slap,
yeah,
slapping,
like
Oh yeah.
punch.
I see.
or kicking them. Not the way that it's kind of torture. Eh.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the road like this, right? So you can find me on YouTube with this name, and you can watch documentaries about this topic.
Mga dokumentaryo tungkol sa industriya ng hayop at mga impormasyon.
Retchet
Reacher. For this?
Yes.
You have 5 subscribers already.
You did very well. You did very well too.
How about us?
The more support is very,
Yeah.
yes,
Very like that.
oh my god, you.
Let's Yes. give a round of applause. Thank you.
What will you do from now on? Will you research and consider changing?
Of course. Yes. I'm gonna choose to be a vegan na lang.
You will?
Sabihin ko sa mga
Yes.
huwag na kayo magulang naman.
I'm gonna say to my lola, my grandma, dalan cook adobo na.
Yeah.
Joke. I'm just kidding. I can't do that. Baka they gonna hampas me.
So you will go vegan?
I'll try.
You will try?
Yes.
Amazing. So I would recommend to watch documentaries with slaughter and all that, because when you see what's happening for the food you would usually eat and see your victim suffering, then you've got a good reason. Then you feel it in your heart why you do it.
I'm watching documentaries, the Amazing Earth.
Amazing Earth?
The Amazing, yes.
It's a
Local,
about environment.
yes.
Yeah.
Local here from Philippines.
Local.
You can watch it, di ba ako promote?
You can watch it from YouTube actually.
Okay. You're funny. Okay. And you can watch Dominion, which is a documentary about the animal industry in general. So slaughter and farms.
Yes, yes.
Alright. You rock.
Thank you. We really appreciate your concern about environment and animals.
Yes. I appreciate that you listen to me and were open-minded.